Prototype does. He is going to stay alive, and he is shooting so well.
Not miss shot.
Pete Tizzite started off with the lead, and he has not looked back. Congratulations to Pete Tizzite.
Now, yesterday, we were hit with some news that the tournament is going to be, or this preseason cup is going to be testing out some like new game types and maps. And I want to give you guys my 2 cents on it. Maybe you guys want the opinion, maybe you guys don't. Who knows? But I'm making the video regardless. So the new stuff that they brought out, or they told us about, they said that Ricochet is going to be tested. And if you guys don't know what Ricochet is, it's basically uplink if you guys know about Call of Duty. Except instead of like a bomb type of thing, it's an oddball, skull. Now, it sucks that they're testing it for the HCS, preseason cup. Because I feel like it kind of screws a lot of people out of this cup that have been practicing for it, all the other game types, and we have like, let's say, a couple days to try everything. One reason I think this game type is just gonna suck is just if any of you played basketball before, you can basically cherry pick the whole game. Some guy just needs to get the ball, throw it to someone at flag, and boom, that's it, game. Now, if you guys don't know what cherry picking is, I can, explain it in terms of basketball. Let's just say 5v5, players. 4 out of the 5 players just, are playing defense. So the 4 players are playing defense, and then once they score, once the other team scores, the 4 players just toss it straight to the 5th guy that's just sitting at their in their court basically, and he just lays it up, and it's like it's free points. We used to do it a lot in middle school and high school. That's why I referred into this. Because it's kind of the same thing. So that's one thing I think why Ricochet will suck. Another reason, and I'm completely basing this on Warlock. I haven't played the other map on Ricochet, but I don't think it could be much better. So Warlord, we played it a little bit yesterday, not too seriously, but regardless, you could still pick up some things off of that. And the spawns on Warlord did not seem to be helpful at all. You don't spawn in flag. You don't spawn on the portals. You spawn opposite. You spawn basically on their side of the map. So that basically, there's no chance really to get out of that. If you guys watched the games yesterday against the LG the second time around, we couldn't even get out of our base. It was just impossible. Or not our base, but we couldn't even get out of our spawns to get to our base. It was just, the spawns are just ridiculous. And then the guy that was sitting bottom mid just kept checking it up and scoring and checking it up. And it just didn't feel good at all. It just felt completely ridiculous. And the reason, people are mad about this is because they kind of asked for our opinion on game types and what we think we should say or what we should do. And I want to say 99.99% of pros said not to do this, not to do Ricochet. Possibly a new map, but the map pick that we picked, isn't in there, and that's completely fine. Maps aren't that big, or they are a big deal, but a new game type like Ricochet is just a huge deal, I feel like, compared to the maps. The maps you can adapt to, but this game type is just, I think they really just need to stop trying to be like Call of Duty. Halo is not Call of Duty as much as they want it to be. It's never going to be Call of Duty. But ultimately, if it is in the game type rotation, map rotation, whatever, the pros are really just going to have to adapt. And, we've all had this before where, even in the MLG days, MLG rep, whatever, we had a vote one time on Sanctuary Bomb. I think it was during Halo Reach. We had a vote, and the vote was basically, do we want Sanctuary Bomb to stay in, or do we want it out? And I want to say 100% of the pros said yes. Maybe there was a Ryan Noob no in there, but for the most part, it was all yes to keep Bomb in there, Sanctuary Bomb. And they took it out right away, which sucked. So I feel like when they have these meetings or these votes or whatever, I feel like their mind is already made up, and they're kind of just wanting to see what we feel about it before they actually do it. That's what I think, at least. Now the new maps. There's 2 new maps, Epic Burrow and Eden, I think their names are. I just read them off right now. I'm pretty sure those are it. Could be wrong though. Now Epic Burrow actually looks like it could play well. It all depends on how the spawns work in that map. Like I said, I haven't played it too much. I've just done a walkthrough basically. So I'm not giving my 100% opinion on this, giving what I see. But it kind of reminds me Redemption from Halo Reach days, if you guys remember that game, or that game type and mode, whatever. I feel like it could play like that map, and honestly, I liked that Halo Reach map back in the day. I thought that was really good. I don't think they had it in there for that long, but I actually liked how it played. But then again, the map was a lot bigger, and it had sprint and evade and all that stuff. So who knows? Eden, on the other hand, I really don't think that that map will work out that well. I have not played it. I have looked at it once, and it just looks like the power positions on the map are not supposed to be power positions. Like the hill, they have like a top mid hill. It's like right in the middle of the map, but it kind of like it looks over everything. So and you have a pretty good hiding spot on that. It's kind of like Warlock, but it's not like Warlock. It has a lot more cover. Um, you can basically get spawn trapped really easy, and it looks like it can get one-sided really, really quick. And so I don't think Eden will be that great of a map, but all this is just, I'm just speculating. I could completely be wrong, and I hope I am. But like I said, I didn't really play that much on these game types or maps or whatever. But just from like a walkthrough and maybe like half a game, I my impressions of it are not too great. But like always, the pros will adapt, and hopefully we won't have to see these game types for that long. But who knows? But that's basically it. Thanks for listening. Hit a like if you liked the video, leave a comment, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.